Hey guys, it's Jen. I hope everybody's doing well. I have been hemming and hawing over whether or not to do this video. Um, Please forgive me up front if I'm a little scatterbrained about this. I've been trying to collect my thoughts and my feelings, and I haven't really been able to, so I'm just going to do a small little bit of background and then I will jump in. I never had an interest in YouTube at all, ever. Even anytime I got a new computer or cell phone and the app was always preloaded on it, the first thing I did was delete it because I never had any interest in it. In the beginning part of this year, when I woke up to, started to the realities of what was going on around us and started doing research and me, looking stuff up and wanting to learn more, I discovered it. And it's been great. I've learned new things. I've been able to meet new people, which is cool. I enjoy that. I mean, that was just, like a sprinkles on a sundae, I went in there for the sundae, for the information and to learn more and to get ideas and stuff. And, I was able to meet some cool people along the way. I'm naive in a lot of ways, in thinking that, everybody that I meet is, like me, just, a regular, normal person, with decency. Not saying, I'm perfect or anybody's perfect, but, we're all on our own little journeys. We're all here for a reason, to learn more, to share our ideas and opinions on things. But, it's funny saying the word friends when you're talking about YouTube or the internet because, any real friendship, you can hang out with the person, the person, you can, your families get together on the weekends for cookouts and your kids play together and go to, what a real friend is, where online the extent of it is, just, chit-chatting online and, sharing a video or making a comment on a video, and it's a totally different animal. But I'll use the term friends loosely, just for the sake of argument for this video. One of the, I don't know how to word this, and I'm sorry. This is probably already boring the shit out of some people. Anyhow, I get, friends on YouTube aren't real friends. I got that. So I don't want people going, well, it's just ridiculous for you to think that way. Listen, I know the difference. But there still should be, mutual respect and understanding. And, even if we disagree or agree to disagree or see eye to eye, there's still a level of respect that we should be showing one another. I've said this, in comments before, in correspondence before. I've even done videos where the infighting and the debates and things that go on amongst us, I try to stay out of. I don't like it. It makes me actually physically uncomfortable. I don't like the arguing and fighting, and, I try my best to remain neutral no matter what. I try to be nice and respectful to everybody. Hell, even some of the people, that are trolls, and I hate that label because I don't think it's fair, in some cases, but there's even been people where they've tried to come in and bash me on a video or on my opinion on something, and I've just continued to be nice to them, and by the end of the correspondence, they end up being nice back. And either they stick around and see things, or stick around long enough to, get to know, like, my opinions and ideas on things through my videos, or they just leave well enough alone. And I'm grateful in that regard. I tried, I'm not perfect, I'm sure I've pissed people off before. I haven't meant to. I've never gone out of my way to do it. But I try to get along with everybody. and at least just show, like I said, just common decency amongst all of us. Even even if two people are having a beef, I try my best to stay out of it. And, I won't go public or, say my opinions, even if I disagree with somebody, if I try my best. I'm to be nice to everybody, no matter who they are, whether they're the black sheep or whatever. I try my best. But I was very naive in thinking that I would be extended the same courtesy. So, getting to the fact of the matter, I got some pretty upsetting comments, PMs, email, whatever you want to call them, a few days back. I got called out. Apparently there was either a video or a hangout, something in that nature where somebody referred to me as their girlfriend. The first thing that I thought of is, well, no, it's like a girl who's a friend, and, it's just different verbiage, the way people talk differently, refer to things differently. I have girlfriends. I've made comments before where my girlfriends and I have gone out where, it's not romantic, it's just they're my girlfriends, we went out. But it had to do with because of the fact that I'm married, and I'm very happily married. I try to make that abundantly clear constantly. I bring up my family, my husband, my wonderful children, our great life that we have together. And I appreciated the people who did ask me about it, so I had a chance, to clarify and go, oh, no, that's not the case. Because I would never do anything like that. Not in a million years. Not with somebody online, not with somebody in real life. My family is way too important to me, and I have way too much respect for my husband and for myself to ever do something that embarrassing and just wrong. That's just me. I'm not judging anybody else who has done anything. I'm just talking about me personally. So the people who took the time to ask me about it, I appreciate that, and thank you. Well, once I got to thinking the fact that there was, at least a few people who thought that and wanted to check with me, like I said, I appreciate that. I'm like, oh no, what if there's other people who think this and they're just running with it and they're just assuming that when that's not the case? So, I asked the person, I said, listen, I understand we're cool and everything, but, please don't refer to me like that. It's wrong. And the reply that I got back was, well, who cares what they think? Let them think what they want. YouTube is it's pretend, it's fantasy, nothing's real, it's just shit, so who cares what people think? Well, no, I care what people think. I put my face and my name out there constantly. And I don't want to be associated with that. And this person, instead of going, wow, know what, I didn't mean it like that, I apologize, was, well, let them assume what they want. Who cares what people think? Well, no, I care what I think. And a friend, no matter how big or how small of a friend, or whether it's just a little blip of just common courtesy and just whatever, or if it would be, a best friend, it doesn't matter. You don't do that to somebody. You don't put somebody in that predicament. You don't use somebody like that. And then I got to thinking, well, oh my God, what else has been said? Has anything else been said? And I was told, well, don't you worry about that. Let me test people and see who I can trust and who I can't. Let people think what they want. Who cares? Don't worry about what I said. Well, no, that's a major fucking red flag. That's a major red flag, and I'm not down with that, and I am not cool with that. I'm not going to be used for whatever games are being fucking played in fucking shit on here that I avoid like the fucking plague. I try to be kind and neutral to everybody because I don't care if two people are beefing. I don't want to get in the middle of it. I won't choose sides. I go out of my way to avoid this stuff. And yet somehow I got put in the middle of something I don't want to be in the middle of. I don't want to be a part of. That's not me. That's not who I am. And I'll be damned if anybody's going to sit there and go, well, don't worry about it. Well, let people think what they want. No, I fucking care what people think. My family, my soul, my integrity, my dignity are way too more important to me than to let some fucking play games and use my name in such a way just for an innuendo or whatever, to whether make themselves feel better or whatever the excuse is. There is no excuse for that. You don't treat people like that. You don't treat a supposed friend like that. You don't treat an acquaintance like, you don't treat anybody like that. You don't do those things. They're wrong. It's wrong. And I'm not going to be used. And, you know, like I said, what else has been said about me? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not being told, apparently, and I'm being told, well, don't worry about it. It's all bullshit. It's fantasy. It's not real. Well, no, it is fucking real. It's fucking real to me. And it's wrong. My husband is my best friend, and I love that man more than life itself. I would die for him. My children, me, all my family is my everything. And I'll be damned if anybody is going to sit there and insinuate anything that would put my family in jeopardy like that. How dare you? You do not have that right. Nobody has that right. It's wrong. Common decency went out the window. You know, my old mentor, and when I say old mentor, it's because he passed away, once told me, is you can have a man who can tell you the truth 99% of the time, but he tells you one lie, it discredits everything else they said. So he can sit there and tell you this entire story, but if he says one lie, it makes you question everything else. So with that being said, apparently I don't know what has been said or insinuated about me behind my back for whatever sick motive, for whatever games are being played. But just know I'm not a part of it. I don't condone it. I try so hard to stay out of shit and to remain neutral and just some common decency and common courtesy. So if there is a question about my character that seems out of character for me, you know, take the time and ask me, please, or disregard it, or whatever the case may be. But just know I'm not a part of that. I would never be a part of something like that. I have nothing but respect for all of you. Even the people who don't like me, I respect you and your opinion and the right to your opinion. But I would never do something vile like that. And I'm sorry for whatever games are being played behind the scenes, but I'm not down with this. Not at all. I've been thinking long and hard about this. I'm done making videos. I don't even know if I'm going to comment anymore. I'm sure I'm going to watch videos because, well, you guys put out great information. I love, you know, learning more and understanding the world that's going on around us, but there's nothing positive in this. What should have been something carefree and relaxed and someplace where we could all be a meeting of the minds and share ideas and spitball ideas and share stuff is turned into something complicated that it shouldn't be, and I don't want to be a part of. I might do a video too, maybe somewhere down the line, but for right now I don't want to be a part of this. It's hurting my heart. It's wrong. It's just wrong and it's disgusting. So, anyhow, you guys are great. I appreciate every single one of you. You're awesome. And, so that's that. So, anyhow, you guys take care and good luck. Bye bye.